Screw this game. Well, is this a miracle or what? I literally did that. I literally did that. No one can possibly deny this jar's resemblance to the blue badger. I literally did that. I literally did that. No. It can't be! What can't be? What can't be? Order! The defense has proven its claim. The mysterious blue badger witnessed on the day of the crime was actually this. Although we all enjoyed Mr. Wright's dramatic performance, one question remains. What's your point? What do you mean? So that badger thing was actually just a jaw. That doesn't change anything. I'm afraid that's where you're wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. You see, this changes everything. Indeed. Very well then, please tell us. What difference now that we know the witness saw the jar? What the frick does it matter that she saw the jar or not? I'm gonna say location, because I literally have nothing else. I'm gonna say the location. Allow me to take these in turn. At the moment of the murder, the witness saw this jar. At a very specific angle, I might add, Mr. Wright. Yes, well, knowing this, where could she have seen this jar? Where? I mean... The location of the jar is shown in this picture taken on the day of the crime. It's on the shelf in the office of Dan and Gann. Right. But the body was found lying near Lana Sky's desk. The witness testified so herself. Why did I do Edward's finger? Yes, and it is these two facts that reveal what actually transpired. You see, the struggle between Dark and Marshall did not take place in Lana Sky's office. It happened on the other side of the room in Chief Gant's office. Are you implying the murder moved the victim's body? No. From Dem and Gant's office to Lana Sky's office. Yes. Why would he do that? There's no need. Exactly. If there wasn't a reason, he wouldn't have gone through the trouble. The only logical conclusion is that there was a reason. Do you know what that reason was, Mr. Wright? No. I finally figured it out. So this is why Lana tried to stop the trial. It's too late to quit now, though. Please recall the witness's testimony. He said she knocked away the man who was holding up the knife. In the next instance, the jar was hit and flew through the air. Now tell me, what could have sent the jar flying? That would have had to have been the impact the man made when he was knocked into the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, if I may draw your attention to this picture once more. Are you? If the man was knocked in the direction of the shelf that the jar was sitting on, what would he have hit? The suit of armor, holding a very sharp and dangerous looking sword. Oh, don't tell me, Emma. Oh, she didn't know. No! No. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. Not Emma. Yeah, I don't want to do the paper. And since the man who was knocked into the armor was carrying a broken knife, it had to have been Neil Marshall wielding the King of Prosecutors trophy. No, Mr. Wright, you can't be thinking. Yes, there's another possibility of what actually transpired in the room. Another possibility? Of course the perpetrator would have no idea, but nevertheless... I don't know if I can go... I can't. I want to close the game. I don't want to do this anymore. Mr. Wright, what's the matter? If events take place as defense theorizes, then the outcome is obvious. In that moment, assuming the man Emma Sky knocked away was actually Prosecutor Neil Marshall, oh no. I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to play this game anymore. You mean Mr. Marshall died because of... No! Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. I never imagined her testimony would lead to this. So it was the witness who took the victim's life, and then proved so with their own testimony. This is unprecedented. Oh, no. What? What are you saying? I'm sorry, Miss Sky, but given the no. Joe Dark murder prosecutor Marshall. How can you think it was Emma? How dare you try to pin the crime on her? Imagine that coming from you. If you recall, it was you who admitted to forging evidence 2 years ago. The reason you moved Prosecutor Marshall's body was to keep anyone else from finding out about what Emma did, wasn't it? I assure you, Mr. Urkel, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you hope to have anyone believe your insane allegations, I'm afraid you're going to have proof. Tell me, do you have any conclusive evidence that proves my sister killed Neil Marshall? Evidence? I'm willing to bet you don't. Yes, it certainly would be difficult to prove this with evidence. If we don't have evidence, then we'll have to rely on testimony. I'm afraid that won't work in this case. Both parties involved in the incident are dead. Oh yeah. We certainly can't get dead people to testify. This has all been a wild goose chase from the beginning. Touché, Miss Sky. Of course, that only leaves us with one possibility. You mean there's still another possibility? What do you mean, Miss Edward? I mean the possibility that the victim has left us a message. For better or for worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life. In one manner or another. That's impossible. Well, Mr. Wright, this is the only possibility left to you. A message from the deceased. Does such a message exist? I've got to think back to the court records. The real murderer's name that the victim may have left behind. Don't tell me. I never checked it. Clear handprint can be seen on the leather cloth. The print belongs to Emma. There's nothing else on the cloth, okay. Oh, brother, how the heck? How? What the frick? The real murderer's name the victim may have left. What the where? I don't have it. What the frick made you think I have it? Goodman's note? Her freaking name? What the it doesn't exist! Where? I don't have anything like that! What the frick would I have that says Emma did it? I don't have anything that says Emma on it. The frick, man. Why? Name of deceased, Neil Marshall. Date and time of death. Cause of death, single stab wound piercing heart and lung. Died from blood loss and murder. 10 minutes, weapon found. Missing a tip. Brother, I don't have this evidence! Oh, I don't want to do this game anymore. I don't want to play anymore. I thought I have to say it's in the evidence. It's in the evidence. There has to be something. I don't want to play anymore. This message from the deceased is already in our possession. Mr. Bright! Will you stop at nothing to prove my sister a murderer? Oh. I might actually cry. Do not be mistaken, Miss Sky. Our purpose is not to accuse Emma of any crime. There's only one thing we seek, the truth. No matter how painful it may be. This hurts! Now then, Mr. Wright, please show us a piece of evidence that conveys the message from the deceased. Oh no, I don't want to do this! I want to cry. I want to close the game. I don't want to do this. Okay, what was in the room at the time? None of this helps me. I don't want to play! None of this helps to shoot the blade. Nothing, just a broken knife. I can't. Luminal testing fluid. And... I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore. Oh, frick, I didn't want to do that. Thank God I didn't present. Oh, I don't want to play. Is it the freaking jar? I think it's the jar. This is the message left by the deceased. This is that blue badger from before, right? Oh, is he gonna just speak the killer's name? That thing could. I'm sure it would. Jeez, you really hate this thing. Looks like everyone forgot this is just a jar. A message was left here on the surface of this jar. What do you mean? If you look closely, you can see a faint trail of blood on this jar. It looks like someone wiped the blood away. Yes, but notice, I don't. For some reason, the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away. It looks like... Oh! Oh! Yes, there's a line here drawn in blood. What you're saying is there's dots were once lines. Prosecutor Marshall did not instantly die. He used the few precious moments left to him to leave behind a message. One that someone apparently wiped away, but blood must have seeped into the jar where the lines changed directions. I'm sad. Precisely so. All we need to do is connect these lines, and the victim's message will become apparent. No. It's gonna say Emma. Mr. Wright, what kind of message did the victim leave for us? Your Honor, I believe these blood stains will reveal us the answer. I've got to connect these dots to make letters. There's only one thing the victim would have written, given the circumstances, his murderer's name. Oh, no. Why? Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Oh. This hurts. I'm physically in pain. I'm physically in pain. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. It's the defense attorney's duty to prove their client's innocent. That's why all I've been thinking about is saving Lana. I want to save Emma! After all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this. I want to save Emma. So this is the final message Prosecutor Marshall left behind. Oh. Oh. Of all people, she may not have meant it, but in the end, the one who took the victim's life was Emma Oh, I hate this game! Oh. Seaworthy, Can't say I didn't warn you. Piss off! You're the last person I want to see here right now. He's gone. Do you understand the implications of what you've done? What? What are you talking about? 2 years ago, Joe Dog was sentenced to death. He was convicted because of his final murder. I believe you were the prosecutor in the case, were you not? Yes, Worthy. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death. And not only that, but you used forged evidence to shut up! But Joe Dark really was a serial murderer. That's undeniable. I'm afraid that's not important. Didn't you know we aren't defenders of justice? We're merely keepers of the law. Sentencing a man to death. It's no that crime. Even if there wasn't any cover or evidence forgery, ultimately the responsibility falls on the prosecutor in charge. Oh, I hate this. Why? Despite what anyone may say, this fact cannot be denied. What's going on at the prosecutor's office? They might have sent an innocent man to his death? How can he just stand there like it wasn't his fault? Order! 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 Oh. The gavel's pounding fell on deaf ears. Unable to settle the crowd, the judge declared a recess. Where this trial is headed, no one knows. I just want to ball up and cry. Don't play that music! I just want to ball up and have a good cry. Oh. 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 But Emma. But Emma. How can I save Emma? I don't care about Lana. I want to save Emma. Bro, where's the turn myself in button? Oh. I liked Emma. She was admittedly more helpful than Maya. I will say that, but oh god. I don't want to play this game anymore. I'm actually ready to go have a cry, man. I'm actually ready to go and cry. Oh man, I guess. I guess. Oh.